Hi everybody, so we've got a southwest to northeast flight path, which means I'm going to land in the northwest of the island of Vikendi and basically have a normal kind of loot up, don't really bump into anybody. And then when the smaller circles appear, as you can see here, we're just moving in from the west towards the east, and instead of going straight into the circle, I want to go round to this empty area kind of northwest of coal mine, because I know everybody else is sort of going to be coming from my southeast. So here we go, we're into the last 10 minutes, there's 12 people left. I haven't really heard anything at all. That's a good tip actually, as you're coming into the final circles. As everybody starts to kill each other, as they all start to bump into each other, if you can't hear anything, that can be quite a good sign, because it means that there's nobody near you, all the gunfights happening further away. But obviously as you're getting into these smaller circles, you get more people who are rotating around the outside, who have got vehicles, who are trying to get away from gunfights. As you can see, I'm just being pretty cagey, pretty stealthy at this point. The blue on Vikendi moves very slowly. I'm just being a bit wary that nobody's creeping up behind me that I've missed as I've run through. I've taken a fairly direct route from where I dropped on the plane, just kind of looping round slightly to the north. Again, very lucky with the circle, the fact that I didn't have very far to go. Picked up some good gear though, level 3 helmet, level 3 vest, M24 bolt action sniper rifle, one shot kill to the head, as long as they're unless they're wearing a level 3 and they're at full health, and the barrel, which must probably my favourite AR to be honest at the moment, kind of overtaken from the 416. And I've got a sniper on that suppressor on the M24 as well. So just a little bit of snaking in, again holding that top right shoulder button on the PlayStation controller just to have a look around, using the advantage of third person to peek over the top. 8 people left, including me, and again at this stage it's just a case of looking at the circle. If you look at that in the bottom right corner of the map, you can see I'm towards the northwest edge of the circle, which would be the quietest side. If you can remember where the flight path was, it went from southwest to northeast. So I'm kind of I'm still on the quiet side. I'm away from any buildings. Now, golden rule for later circles and when you're passing through other circles is people love to go into buildings, especially if you've been in a gunfight. So you've been running in and you've been taking fire. You might not have even been shot, but you've just had bullets fired at you. Generally, people, if they see a building, they'll rush inside, rush upstairs, med up if they need to, take a boost, and they'll be there. And what happens in this chicken dinner, I do have to reposition quite aggressively past some buildings, and I can hear people in those buildings. So it's a case of really just trying to get past them, not challenging them. I'm not really one for challenging people inside buildings. I think it's a bit of a crapshoot. I don't mind throwing grenades through windows and that sort of stuff, but in solos, if I can, I like to loop around and get away from buildings, or stay on the outside of the buildings and then move in. So now it's just a case of playing the edge. I'm a big believer in edge play. I will be doing some more videos on Sandhawk. Hopefully when we get the next big update patch, we'll have proper map selection so I can just play Sandhawk over and over and over again. I want to test some different tactics for playing solos, because the edge play that I do, the D23 play on, which would be appearing on the larger maps of Erangel and Miramar, where in effect you do exactly what I've done here. So you jump a long way from the flight path of the plane, but on Erangel and Miramar you also get a vehicle and drive even further away, and then you drive back in until you get to the edge of the third circle, and then you go, generally you can go on from foot from that point on. Vikendi, because it's much smaller as with a 6x6 map, lots of the time, unless you're very unlucky with the circle or you need to do a hard shift around to the quiet side of the circle, you can stay on foot. And I think that's one of the reasons why I really like Vikendi as well. It's not also the fact that it looks superb and I love the sound and stuff. But yeah, so I've got a sneaking feeling that, well, I know for sure that edge play doesn't really work on Sandhawk very often. I mean, I've got my fair share of chicken dinners on Sandhawk, solo chicken dinners, but I've never really feel that confident on Sandhawk. I have too many times where I'm rushing in or running in, playing the edge, and then I bump into other players and I don't have the room to manoeuvre. And I want to try some different strategies, playing the centre, or playing the edge at different times and playing the centre at different times on the map. And I think maybe actually on Sandhawk the big advantage is not playing the edge. But always now I see somebody else here, and now you see the reason why they put so many level 3 helmets on Vikendi. So I blacked this guy in the head, bang, and he doesn't die because he had a level 3 helmet on and he was at full health. So I should have spotted that really, and maybe got a bit closer and just blatted him with my my barrel. Or the classic thing to do is you black them with the sniper rifle and immediately go to your AR. Now somebody's firing at me from somewhere else, so there was always the opportunity there for me to get fired at from 2 angles. The guy just shot at, and then the other person see me. So now I'm like, right, I need to move because I can't go that way towards the centre of the circle. Let's do this hard shift. Now I don't want to do this hard shift. Previously I wouldn't have chosen to do it because look what's up ahead, buildings. Just checking that the guy isn't behind me. I'm just going to take a boost because I've got loads of boosts, and again in the final circles, if you can do it, always stay at full boost because it gives you that automatic healing. So if you get caught in the blue, or if you get injured, or you need to run a little bit faster, the full boost will do that. Now that guy didn't have a level 3 helmet on, so straight down with the M24. So I'm just going to pause up at this rock up ahead just for a second. Again, I'm kind of trying to figure out, right, what's the best way. I don't want to run through the middle. I've heard the gunfire around those houses. I don't want to run through the courtyard between all those houses. So I think, right, let's see if I can sneak around the edge. The blue's really chunking, so I hear somebody inside this house. They're probably upstairs, but I'm still not safe, and I can't stay there, so I keep going. I don't want to go through the middle. I want to stay on the edge. So the guy starts firing at me from the side. I hear another guy now inside this house to my left. There's a guy in front of me. Tag him up, but I've got no cover. So let's dive inside this little, I don't know what really called this little barn. Is he gonna come round and challenge me? No. So let's heal up. Let's use that big medic pack to get to full health. Very aware that if someone's looking out of that building there, which they should be because there's a guy in that house, he should be looking towards me. Right, so popping a little marker right in the middle, getting boosted up. There you can see the guy in the ghillie suit having a gunfight inside. So now, right, now I'm just trying to get my bearings. Where is the edge of the circle? Right, I see that guy's dead, so I think brilliant. I can nip round the side of the house, and that way I'm covered from those houses that were in front of me. And I also know now, right, that's my rock. That's the place I'm going to go next. That's the little place I'm going to assault. And I also know now that that guy in that house has to leave because he's in there, and this blue hurts, so he isn't going to come out from the sides of the blue. He's going to, there he is, he's poked his little head out. Here he comes through the window. Right, 4 left, including me. Right, I see that guy to my left as well, having a little gunfight. 3 left. I know where this guy is. Can I get him with a one-shot kill? So I know where he is. I don't know where the other guy is. I just need him to stand still. Looks like he's got a level 3 helmet on though. Managed to miss that one. But if he's injured, it'll be a one-shot kill. If I could actually hit him and not the edge of the rock, which I do that time. Looks like he's looking at me. He's looking the other way. Right, one-shot kill. 2 left, including me. Where's the other guy? Let's quickly boost up. And then he's going to give away his position. He sets me on fire. I run up to the rock. I need to heal because I'm on fire. Hoping he doesn't run around the rock, but he does. Oh, got to keep moving now. Got hardly any health. I've got the auto heal though from my boost, and I know I've got the barrel, which finishes him off. Very lucky there at the end, but you know, the power of the barrel does the job for me. Anyway, thank you very much. Got any questions, put them down below, and I will see you again soon.